Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Crafting with Class. First, I want to apologize for being gone for so long, but I started school again, so I've been really busy and I'm teaching a level I have never taught before. Mind you, this is my 27th year, so that says a lot. Anyway, I'm so happy to be back today to share this card with you today. So I have a Sympathy cross card that I am going to be making with you today. And this is a card, unfortunately, a friend of mine's husband had an tragic accident. And so this card is for her. So today I'm going to be using this Stamps of Life cross flip it die set. And it's so easy. I've used it before. There's another video that I have to share. I'm also using the Roses in Bloom decoupage set from Crafter's Companion and the Griffin 3D cross dies for my card today. And this little Sympathy stamp. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first you just need to fold the card back and then fold the card to the left, and that is it. That's the mechanism. It's super easy. And it comes with these layering pieces, which makes decorating this card super easy as well. So I've die cut all that out. I've also die cut the cross that comes in the set as well, and in like a shimmer cardstock. It's really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the front. I've cut this layer out of vellum, and this is from Anna's 3D crosses that you see on the left. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck that in. Now, the only thing you have to be mindful with this type of card is that everything, is able to move freely. So I've die cut this layer from gold cardstock and then added some foam dots, and then I'm placing that on top of that shadow layer, making sure it flips well. And these 3D crosses are stunning. They're absolutely beautiful. So now I am playing for the first time with these yellow Roses in Bloom from Crafter's Companion. I picked these up from that super sale. They were like $6 or something crazy like that for the dies, the stamps, and then a ton of roses. So I use the coordinating dies that come with the set to give that detail embossing to those roses, and oh my word, those are amazing. They look so realistic and absolutely stunning. I am like completely hooked on these, so I will definitely be getting more. Of course, if for the same price, that would be amazing. But either way, they are awesome. So yeah. So I'm just going ahead and adding some foam adhesive to the backs to pop them up. So I'm putting a couple here, trying to decide, of course, where it looks best, and making sure that every time I add something, the mechanism doesn't interfere, or the objects that I've added don't interfere with the mechanism, is what I really mean to say. So I'll add these at the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and put layer foam adhesive here. Now these are the Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, which I have loved forever. And what I love about them is that they're very thin profile. So for adding them to things like this, where I want a little lift, but not a whole ton, these are perfect. I don't think I mentioned it at the beginning, but this card is A2 size. Okay, so I'm just adding those flowers where I think they look best. So I want to tuck some there behind the cross so it looks like they're kind of cascading down, but I'm not going to add another layer to that. And so I like where it is there. And so now I'm going to go ahead and layer up the roses in the top left corner. And so I'm going to go ahead and add some of that low profile foam adhesive there, and then add those on there. And using those dies that come with this decoupage set adds such a beautiful detail. Once I have the roses where I want them, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the leaves. And so these leaves also come with the roses, and they also have a coordinating detailed die. So that is all so pretty. And you can add them to the larger flowers that already have the leaves, as part of the flower, or you can add them wherever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and attach them with just some liquid glue and just put them where I feel like they'll look nice. Of course, checking against the mechanism every time you add something. And so I'm not going to add any to the larger rows, and I'm just going to tuck them in behind some of these other roses. I feel like these roses are perfect for somebody who doesn't like to color. But even someone like me who does like to color, it's definitely convenient to have when you don't have a lot of time, maybe. Either way, these are really stunning. I am so happy that not only that I picked them up for the incredible price, but that I picked them up. So yeah, I don't think it would be something that I would naturally be gravitated to. So yeah. Anywho, so I'm going ahead and finishing up and adding those leaves where I kind of want them. And of course, as you know, if you've watched any of my Anna Griffin videos, you know this is the hardest part for me, is to figure out where I want all the flowers and all the embellishments and everything else. Now the die, the flip card die, comes with all the layering pieces, so you can really decorate this really well. So when you open the card, you're going to see that cross, when you open it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out a layer from some pattern paper to decorate that part too. So let me clean up my area here real quick, and then I'm going to add that cross there. So here it is. I'm adding some wet adhesive, so I have some wiggle room so I can place it exactly where I want it to go, and see how nice that looks. So when you flip it, both sides look so pretty. I'm going to add the sentiment on some foam adhesive right along the bottom. So it says with sympathy, and then on the back of the card, and I'm going to add another cross right to the center because in my world, more is more. So again, I just love that little detail. And so look at how pretty that is when you flip it. So on the back of the card, you can write your message, and which I will, of course. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. Sorry to take so long, but I'll be back soon. Until next time, bye.